Hey, hello everyone. Welcome back to yet another episode of Tech This Week. My name is Abdullah. So today we're diving into a fascinating topic which caught a lot of people's attention, and that's the role of intellectual property (IP) as it's known as in the age of generative AI. So, give a little bit of context here. So, a few weeks back, there was a significant controversy involving Scarlett Johansson and OpenAI. So what OpenAI did was, OpenAI's model generated a highly realistic audio clip, which mimicked the actor's voice. And for those who are in the know, I mean, this is for obvious reasons because Scarlett Johansson gave the voiceover in the cinema called Her, which was somewhere around this theme, so which raised a serious question about consent, ownership, and intellectual property rights, sparking a debate on the boundaries of AI capability. But you may ask me, why is this topic important today? The reason is because we're witnessing how AI is transforming the landscape of almost every industry. Right? It's common knowledge that AI as a concept is not new. Yeah, we always had traditional AI which operated on existing data to generate predictable output. Right? But today, thanks to, and the key word is generative AI, possesses a remarkable ability to craft entirely new content, seemingly unchanged from its traditional data. Therefore, we're able to do things which were previously unattainable using technology, which is the power to innovate. It is in this capacity of generative AI to spur innovation, that has introduced gray areas regarding ownership and authenticity, making it essential to understand IP's role in this new landscape. What is truly original is the big question here. But before we dig deep into this, let's first try to understand why intellectual property matters and why it is important in today's context. See, IP protects creations such as invention, music, art, etc., ensuring creators can benefit from their work. So for instance, if we listen to a tune by A.R. Rahman, it would only be appropriate if the credit goes to him, right? So just to give you an example, so it provides financial incentive for innovation, essential for driving creative processes. Strong IP protections are critical for maintaining competitive and fair marketplace, preventing unauthorized use, and ensuring that creators are recognized and compensated. There is a compensation part, but very importantly, for somebody who's put his life into a particular invention, it is important that that person or the group of people get the due recognition and not pass to somebody else. This is where patenting comes in. So how does one typically file a patent? So the inventor must prove the invention's novelty and usefulness. Detailed documentation and evidence are required to demonstrate the invention's originality. But very importantly, the onus is on the inventor to ensure that the invention is distinct and has not been copied from somewhere else. So this is where it gets a little gray. How does all of this change with the introduction of GenAI? If you come to think of it, when we speak about IP, like I said in my previous statement, it was always about human innovation or creation, right? For the first time, we're discussing whether IP can be created by a machine, come to think of it. Therefore, the entire conversation around IP and GenAI needs a deeper discussion and probably causes for disruption of how we look at IP as a whole. In this regard, in fact, the World Intellectual Property Organization, it's a global body for the promotion and protection of IP rights, has identified 4 key challenges. So, namely, A, the ownership of AI-generated content. The question is, if an AI generates software or other content, who holds the copyright? Does the AI developer own the copyright, the user, or the AI itself? Second, copyright infringement by AI models. How can you ensure that the AI's training data is protected and not misused? Third, the role of AI in inventions and patentability. When AI significantly contributes to an invention, can AI be the name as invented, right? And fourth, in my view, a very, very important point, the impact of AI on existing IP frameworks. You know, Gen AI's ability to create content autonomously challenges the current IP frameworks, which are built around human creators and inventors, like I said in the beginning, right? So, how does the current landscape of copyright tackle the Gen AI issue? Since AI isn't considered a legal person or an entity, creations generated solely by AI are not currently copyrightable under most jurisdictions, right? However, if a human provides substantial creative input into the process, the resulting AI-generated work might, and again, I am not an specialist here, but might be eligible for copyright protection. So this concept is actually based on there's a term for this called sweat of the brow doctrine, which protects the efforts and selection involved in compiling creative work, even if the underlying elements aren't original. In fact, apart from this, in my view, there are fair use case policies in place that allow limited copying of copyright material for purpose like criticism, commentary, etc. So, I think again, a broad area, lot to debate upon. But to conclude, even if at its nascent stage, I think Gen AI is blurring the lines between human and AI created content, which is only going to get accentuated in the future, right? The unique value that human creativity may hold still a special place in the future. Similar, I give you a simple analogy. You go to a shop, hand woven products are valued more than machine-made ones. May not be the correct analogy, but one which is closer to home. So I think as we transition into an era where the traditional boundaries of innovation are constantly being redrawn, like I said, I don't have any conclusive answers here, but I'll just like to leave you with one thought. With all that's happening in the Gen AI space, will our definition of what is original change in the future? That's it for my end. Have a great week ahead. Bye.